If you had asked me 30 years ago, hey, why don't you go into beekeeping? I would have said, are you out of your mind? Well, I call it my hobby gone wild. It sort of got away from me, and it was just like, oops, how do I stop? It's like a drug. You just keep getting more and more. I run about 200 colonies. Currently, I have 11 bee yards. So I was storing a bunch of brood boxes, old brood boxes here for use later on. And I came out one day and found a bunch of bees hanging about. And lo and behold, it was a swarm. And they definitely liked their new home, as you can see. They're in here. Well, believe it or not, it was through one of my ex-boyfriends. He had a couple of hives and I was interested, and the very first time I went out with him, I actually stayed in the truck. There was no way I was getting out because I didn't know what I was getting into, didn't know if I could get stung or not, since I really didn't know if I was allergic to bee stings. So the first couple of times I'd go out and watch him from the truck. Then eventually the next times I'd go out, it'd be standing outside the truck. And then it'd be like inching a little closer and inching a little closer, eventually to the point where I was standing over the hive with him, looking at the bees and learning all about it. It was great. Lovely to see. Lovely to see when they do this. The first time I got stung, I think it was in my head. I mean, people always ask me, do you get stung? Well, yes, of course I get stung. I'm opening up their house and rummaging through it. They take offense. But a lot of the times, if you're doing it on a beautiful sunny day and they're out busy flying in their flowers and looking for stuff, they don't bother me at all. So you open up the hive and look how calm it is. Bees haven't come out at you or anything. That is one indication that there's a queen in here, because there is one queen per hive, and there are many, many workers. At the height of the season, there's probably 120 to 150,000 bees in a hive. Now that's a regular worker bee, and that is a drone bee. A drone bee is a male bee. When a queen goes out to fly her mating flight, she goes out and drones find her. Whether she lays a scent out and says, yo boys, I'm here, or what she does. She is a bit of a slut though, because she'll mate with about 10 or 12 of the drones. And once they mate with her, they're done, literally. So it's a good life for them, I suppose. They die with a smile on their face. Beekeeping is great. Like, you do mental stuff, you do physical stuff, you do social stuff. You're working out in the hives, you're thinking about the queens, you're thinking about how old they are, you're trying to figure out what they're doing. And the physical part, well, lift a beehive, you'll see, it's physical. Now we gotta get this sucker back up. A box of honey, it's over 100 pounds. In doing beekeeping, where you've got the mental and the physical and the social, well, the social aspects are the markets. Everybody wants to know about how are the bees doing. Generally, when they stop and talk to you, they'll buy some honey too, so that's even better. But there's times that people don't. It's just really fun. I really enjoy talking to people about the bees. It's not, oh, I have to go to work. Oh, I have to go to market. No, it's like, oh, I get to go to market tomorrow.
You're the only honey I'll buy.
Oh, yay!
Yeah.
Best thing about beekeeping, I only work basically 8 months of the year. I don't have to shovel shit. And I've got the best smelling barn there is. So, go beekeeping.